Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome back to WWE 2K25. So, in the last episode, we struggled a little bit to get Umaga to beat John Cena, but we were able to get it done and complete all the challenges. The next match is one I'm actually really excited for. So, this is a fictional match pairing two of the dominant tag teams, or at least physically dominant tag teams, in WWE history. We have the AOP, who are no longer with the WWE now, they've been released, but they are going to be facing 3 Minute Warning. A tag team match, once unthinkable, now gives you the chance to create history and show Akam and Razor that Rosie and Jamal can still wreck any team in WWE. Now, 3 Minute Warning was a group that I really liked growing up. I loved when Eric Bischoff would sort of set people up and have these two men just devastate them. So I'm looking forward to this match. I'm curious to see how it goes. So without further ado, let's jump in and see if we can do this in 3 minutes.
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-Minute Warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw General Manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me. 3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that was targeted. Their formula was really simple. Two bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure in throwing opponents all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake remains a testament to their devastation. Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of Umaga, were about instant gratification. They treated matches like a race, seeing how much damage they could fit into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening. And I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck, as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents, coupling that with incredible tag team maneuvers to increase the carnage to its maximum levels. That approach, maximizing damage while minimizing time, was a 3-minute warning signature. The team itself saw its run in WWE last for a little over a year, but in that time managed to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warning did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes to make an impact, we can do that too. But you gotta be really good to be thrown in there with the very, very best in the industry. I'm getting all pumped and proud, you know, for my brother and my cousin right now, just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE 2K25 showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akam and Razor, the AOP. Similar to Jamal and Rosie, these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-Minute Warning, AOP features two Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat the AOP to the punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-Minute Warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, take your time and enjoy dishing out the punishment.
AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-Minute Warning has nothing on them.
Two roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match and accompanied by Paul Ellering at a combined weight of 620 pounds. A-Cow and Raystar, the authors of pain.
AOP look unintimidated by the task at hand. They are totally prepared for the merciless tandem of 3-Minute Warning.
You know, there's actually a lot in common between these two teams in terms of tactics and physicality.
And guys, the authors of pain now have 3 minutes.
And a combined weight of 770 pounds. Rosie and John 3-Minute Warning.
Authors of Pain versus 3-Minute Warning is a recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
And that's in a regular match, Cole. This is Extreme Rules.
These two hit squads are going to tear each other apart.
3-Minute Warning made a career out of demolishing anyone who got in their way. Why would AOP be any different?
Because that's exactly what AOP does too. They play the same game as 3-Minute Warning.
We got 3-Minute Warning and the Authors of Pain clashing tonight in what should be a harrowing Extreme Rules match. Considering the teams involved here, it comes as no surprise that we have medical teams standing by backstage.
Yeah, these are two of the most merciless and physical teams we've ever seen. Lasting bodily harm isn't just highly probable in this match, it's essentially guaranteed.
Well, I, for one, can't wait to see what these teams do with the rules thrown out the window. They're free to be as creative as they want in their pursuit of absolutely annihilating one another.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
Many would call the AOP and 3-Minute Warning equally brutal. How can one of these teams get the edge in this head-to-head contest?
It's true they're well matched, but AOP tends to be the more methodical and calculating of the two teams. If AOP can get control of the pace and smother 3-Minute Warning's chaotic in-ring style, they'll be in position to win this.
It was tough. She get airline miles for that. Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlines. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warnings, thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse.
Uh-oh. No! These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplying. And you can tell there are cruel intentions in mind right now.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Rezar getting worked on right now.
AOP has no answer for the havoc coming from 3-minute warning.
Completely steamrolled.
Wrench in the arm.
One-handed.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around.
Cover. Is it enough?
Oh, he kicked out. Able to squeeze that shoulder out. So close. Oh, basically hammering their opponent into the floor.
Oh, wow. Giving a new meaning to the move hammer throw.
He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
This is what we expect out of Extreme Rules. No one is safe.
Rosie now on the offensive.
He's heading back to the...
Rosie and Jamal tell the victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal...
Rezar going for the pin. This could be over, and the ref can't even start the count.
I can't believe the ref didn't even get to one.
Here we go, Byron.
Samoan drop.
Driven down. Shoulders down. Rezar might be down for the count. And a kick out at 2.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
Down opponent, and a double axe handle smash.
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Rezar representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen.
Perched up top. That is a bad man with a hammer in hand.
No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body. Driven down with a sidewalk slam. Uh-oh.
Face first into the post.
Oh, man, adding more injury to injury with that hammer.
We knew this would be a grueling and punishing match, but AOP and 3-minute warning are exceeding all expectations.
He connects with a counter.
Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer.
And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this.
And he's going to the top. Into a German. Into the ring again now.
From the top. Top down. Boom, running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
Looking to explore things ringside now. What's he hoping to find down there?
He's looking to unload on his opponent with that kendo stick.
This match is
Can this be it? Is this the... Three-minute warning might just be done messing around.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
Vicious right forearm. This is a whole new level of chaos and brutality.
3-minute warning and AOP just keep upping the ante on each other. Pump handle locked in. Death Valley driver. That's it. 3-minute warning are done. 2.
AOP grabs the victory.
Here are your winners.
We got 3-minute warning and the authors of pain clashing tonight in what should be a harrowing Extreme Rules match. Considering the teams involved here, it comes as no surprise that we have medical teams standing by backstage.
Yeah, these are two of the most merciless and physical teams we've ever seen. Lasting.
Looking to catch him off guard. And there's a kick out at 1.
Trying to get this this over with pronto. Followed by the stop.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over. AOP and 3-minute warning both love to bring the pain to their opponents, but I'm not sure AOP's ready for the pure chaos that is 3-minute warning. That ability to be totally unpredictable could play in 3-minute warning's favor.
Interesting point, Corey. AOP likes to slowly grind their opponents into dust, but 3-minute warning are always looking for a quick, dominant win.
Sky high.
Diving hammer strike.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings. Oh!
Ouch! Headed out to ringside now. What is it? He's got him down for the pin here. Kick out before the refs count.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
With authority. Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and
there's the pin.
And it easily stops the ref's count.
Those one counts getting harder and harder to kick out of.
Grabbing an item from under the ring is perfectly within the duties of being a manager.
Hoisted up high here. Boom, sidewalk slam. And that'll take a bit of the fight out of Akam. Lands face first. He even put through the ringer tonight.
You know exactly what you're getting into when you sign up for this kind of match.
Man, Rosie and Jamal first up top.
Going for the cover. Hold on.
They're cheating. Come on, ref.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Sidewalk slam. Almost drove him through the ring. Sliding into the ring now.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing. Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
Weapon in hand saying, I'm up in the ante.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
About to introduce some metal into the mayhem in the form of the trash can.
Watch for the hardcore style, 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warnings, thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse.
And he's looking out of sorts now.
You know exactly what you're getting into when you sign up for this kind of match.
Oh my gosh!
Uh-oh,
Nothing fancy there.
I can't see this going on much longer.
But I highly doubt anybody's going to throw in the towel, though.
Here we go, Byron. And enters back into the ring. Being crushed inside. Akam now, undertaking a barrage.
AOP has no answer for the havoc coming from 3-minute warning.
And Rosie just got shaken up bad with that move.
Soaring!
Diving brain chop. Jamal pins the shoulders down. Forces the shoulder up after 2.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. No one can. Sidewalk slam. Oh, going right into the pin.
2. Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here.
Okay, I got that to work just at the last second there, actually. Had to hit the finisher before we got the pinfall. I did to the outside, so that worked out. Very awesome. That was chaotic, to say the least. First time I wasn't able to get it to work. Yeah, it's a street fight, and AOP is a tough team, so that was definitely cool. I really enjoyed that. Let's go over to the My Faction thing and see about this reward. Then we can also see that Tamina is going to be the next one here. Oh, it's going to be the Money in the Bank match. That's going to be interesting, to say the least. Alright, so we're going to go to My Faction here. Alright, so you got that unlock. I don't have any of those. There we go. So we got Rosie and Jamal. Perfect. They didn't have the song that I remember from 3-Minute Warning, the one I really liked. So that's a bit sad with that. But otherwise, that was a lot of fun. As I said, I did love Rosie and Jamal back in the day. Umaga was a great gimmick for Jamal there. But I loved when they were teaming together. They were just so devastating. And I've always had a sort of fandom for the larger destroying type guys, and I have always really enjoyed the powerful tag teams. I grew up really loving the Legion of Doom back in the day and the Natural Disasters, so Rosie and Jamal just sort of almost combined the two things. They had the Smash Mouth style, but they also were these giant guys that could just crush an opponent when they wanted to as well. So with that in mind, we've gone ahead and finished today's video. If you enjoyed what you saw in the video, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all again for more WWE 2K25.